One of the things that keeps men in poverty is sin. And
That
most people
keeps men in poverty is sin.
Yes. A lot of people never make the connection, but there is a direct correlation between sin and poverty. Yes. A sinful man, let's say a sinful man who likes to sleep around, he has no idea. Every time he sleeps with another woman, he's dividing his inheritance with her spiritually. Because as far as the spirit realm is concerned, it has laws. And whoever you sleep with, that's your wife.
Rudi nyuma kidogo. Let's follow.
In other words, she might not have been supposed to be your wife according to the plans of God, but you went and decided to sleep with this woman. So now, as far as the spirit realm is concerned, you and her have entered into a covenant, because sex is a covenant. It's not pleasure. It just happens to feel good. But don't get it twisted. This is a covenant. This is a contract, and it is forever, forever, ever, ever. Okay? So every time you sleep with this person, you've just entered into a covenant with this person, a contract. And that contract has fine print. Her family is supposed to be your family. Your family is supposed to be her family. There was honor in those days, because before you slept with a woman, you made her your wife. You know what I mean? You paid dowry to her father. That's why there was a whole process before you married a woman. There was a dowry to be paid. There was negotiations to be entered into. These were the Jewish ways of operating. And it's amazing how African these ways of operating are, because we still paid dowry. You know, I even paid dowry to my wife's dad before we entered into negotiations. It was a big deal. There was a traditional wedding, and then there was an actual wedding, you know, in the church. So there was a process before you just jump in the sack. You know what I mean? Now, what Satan has done is made sex so casual that everybody has no idea of the details of the contract. So the generational curses from this woman's life can transfer into your life. The generational curses in your life can transfer into her life. No. And now you guys are not, you don't even know what's holding you. And the scripture says you are holden by the cords of your sin, because you signed a contract without reading the details.